If you want to be a part of the conversation before it happens here on YouTube, click that link in the description to join the free Courtside Financial Discord. What's going on, everyone? My name's Obi, and welcome back to the Courtside Financial Podcast, the podcast where we talk about business and technology. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the rapid growth of China's new energy vehicle industry and what it means for NIO, as well as what it means for the overall market. We'll also explore some unique trends, like I said, what it means for NIO and how these are going to be important as NIO continues to compete on the global stage. So it's going to be a super interesting video, super exciting, super insightful. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell icon, and leave a comment down below. All your engagement really does go a long way in helping out the channel, helping us to grow, helping us to reach a broader audience. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. First, let's talk about the overarching landscape. China's new energy vehicle industry. It's on fire. According to recent reports, China has held the title as the world's largest producer of new energy vehicles for 9 consecutive years, all the way from 2015 to 2023. We'll see how things pan out in 2024, but I think we're going on a 10-year run while China's going on a 10-year run here. But that's not just impressive, it's game-changing. New energy vehicles are not just a niche market in China anymore. They've become a pillar of the entire economy. And this year, China's even become the world's largest automotive exporter. And of course, new energy vehicles are playing a pivotal role there. So the factors behind this boom are pretty clear. China's government has been supporting this sector very heavily with several policies, 70 policies to be exact, since 2014, aimed at building the new energy vehicle industry in the country. Financial subsidies to infrastructure development, you name it, China's doing it all to make sure that they are the top dog here. Combine that with China's domestic market and of course a robust supply chain. Also throw in relentless technological innovation. You've got none other than a recipe for success. Private enterprises such as NIO are also driving the momentum, leading to both domestic market dominance and global expansion. The dual approach, government backing and market driven innovation, has laid the foundation for a wave of new energy vehicle companies, new players, and incumbents emerging and growing every single day. Companies like NIO are seizing this opportunity, pioneering intelligent driving, battery technology, just some of the few innovations that are going on in this space. But while the overall industry is booming, there's still hurdles to be aware of. The competition's fierce both in China and globally. NIO's certainly done a fantastic job of carving out its niche, but the rapid pace of innovation and growth in the Chinese new energy vehicle market means that staying ahead of the curve is crucial. And so this is why innovation is at the heart of NIO's long-term success. Now let's get into the nuanced side of this discussion. Consumer behavior and public sentiment in China regarding electric vehicles. A perfect case study here is Lynk Co's entry into the new energy vehicle market with their fully electric vehicle that they launched, the Z10. While this vehicle brought innovative features including strong performance and even an in-car esports option, the launch faced a whirlwind of public scrutiny. Why? Pricing and consumer expectations. Here's the thing, the Chinese consumers' relationship with electric vehicles is starting to mirror that of the stock market. Prices go up, people worry, did they miss the best time to buy? Prices go down, people feel like they got cheated or lost out. Then there's others who are hesitant to purchase, fearing future price drops. This consumer psychology is a tricky dynamic for Lynk Co, a company like Lynk Co, to navigate. But it also raises an interesting point for NIO. NIO's had its fair share of challenges when it comes to pricing. In fact, at one point, critics were quick to call NIO a company that was burning through capital extremely fast, especially when they launched their premium EVs. However, NIO has weathered the storm by focusing on an ecosystem that extends far beyond just selling cars. Again, NIO Houses, swap stations, and the user community that they're building has given the brand an edge, that's for sure. But that doesn't mean that NIO is immune to the same consumer sentiment that Lynk Co is facing right now. Here's where it gets even more interesting. The fear of buying too early or buying too late might signal a shift in how China's new energy vehicle market evolves. In a market flooded with brands competing on price, design, technology, the ones that will succeed in the long term, like NIO, are those that create a broader experience beyond the brand itself. This is precisely why NIO's strategy of not just selling cars but offering services like the NIO Life ecosystem is vital for long-term survival. From an investor perspective, this dynamic consumer sentiment is something to watch closely. As NIO continues to grow globally, particularly as new energy vehicles continue to become more and more of a top contributor to China's GDP, staying ahead of the trends is critical. China's becoming more than just the world's factory, it's one of the world's global hubs for green technology. Of course, with its new energy vehicles poised to lead the charge in green innovation. Now pivoting back to Lynk Co, the company made a unique move by equipping the Z10 with cutting-edge hardware and offering a unique feature: the ability to convert the back seat of the car into an eSports gaming station. It's an example of innovation for sure, but is this something that consumers actually want? More importantly, does this type of functionality offer meaningful long-term value in a world that's becoming more practical and cost-conscious? For NIO, this highlights the importance of striking a balance between what's a luxury and what's a practicality. NIO cars already have advanced tech and some strong performance. The question is, how much further should they push? Should NIO, for example, explore similar niche offerings like gaming, or should they focus more on refining their battery technology and things like autonomous driving? Here's my take. While it's nice and cool to see automakers experiment with new in-car experiences, I believe NIO's strength lies in its ability to continue to improve upon the things that offer what consumers deem as true long-term value and convenience. Of course, the battery swapping network is something that no one else is doing at the scale that NIO is doing, and it directly addresses concerns about range anxiety and battery degradation. It's practical innovations like this that keep NIO ahead of the curve, and I'd argue that it's one of the reasons that NIO will continue to thrive in an increasingly competitive market. So to wrap things up, it's pretty simple. NIO is competing in one of the most increasingly competitive, fierce markets on the planet, and the global growth of the new energy vehicle industry is certainly driven by China with its policies and innovations coming out of their market. But this environment means that the stakes are high, and so are the opportunities. NIO's definitely carved out a strong niche for itself, but by looking at Lynk Co, it's clear to see that the road ahead won't be without bumps. NIO must continue to innovate, not only in terms of technology, but how it interacts with its consumers and continues to build out its ecosystem. That's it for this episode of the Courtside Financial Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If you found some value out of this, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you found it entertaining at the very least, please do so as well. Click the notification bell icon, leave a comment down below, and guess what? We'll catch you in the next installment. Thanks for watching.